I'm feeling good. Yes, 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 I am. And I hope you are too. As we head toward Christmas Day. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready or not? Doesn't matter whether you are because it's coming. It's coming, folks. Yep, this coming Monday, Christmas Day. I hope it's a beauty wherever you are. All right, this is episode 596, Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I'm Murray Stewart, your host, of course. Whoa, back in 2001, August 14 to be precise, I arrived here in Alice Springs. The best decision I ever made. It was a great decision to come to this wonderful town. You know, by 2009, I was the Deputy Mayor of Alice Springs. In fact, by 2004, I was elected to council, and in 2009, I was re-elected to council, and then I was anointed by my fellow elected members to be the town's Deputy Mayor. Very, very proud. I was and still am of that achievement. Oh yes, I got some things done, believe you me, I did. Yeah, didn't muck about. Did not muck about. Was responsible for a whole lot of key policies. I don't think a lot of the dog owners like some of the policies I brought in because we became, we have the highest penalties in Australia at the time, courtesy of my push to do something about dangerous dogs in Alice Springs. And that certainly brought about some angst toward me by dog owners, not only dog owners in Alice Springs, but right across Australia, because I really pushed hard to make sure that we didn't become the pit bull terrier capital of Australia. So I absolutely ensured that did not happen. And it hasn't happened, thank goodness. I love dogs, but you know what? There are some breeds that we need to be extra careful of. And, you know, a dog really is as good as its owner at the end of the day. And some owners are not having dogs in their life for the right reasons. And particularly those owners of some of those more ferocious breeds like the Pit Bull Terrier. Yeah, there's some beautiful Pit Bull Terriers out there, I'm sure there are, but the fact is they're extremely powerful. Their jaws can literally cut your arm in half. And that needs to be respected. And those owners of those breeds need to practice very, very good protective measures. And the first one might be to treat them well. But you should never, ever have a dog like that off the lead when you're out and about, under no circumstances. And that was the sort of thing that I was very, very harsh on during my time at the Alice Springs Town Council. And as I said, I attracted a lot of criticism from right across Australia. In fact, I received some rather nasty messages, both online and directly, but that did not shake my belief in what I was trying to achieve. And as I said to one of those who contacted me, I said, My God, mate, I would hate to have an owner like you. I would. Because he was incredibly nasty. I think he might have suggested that my life was about to come to an end. And that's, unfortunately, the types of people that are in control of some of these dogs. And that is why we need to be very, very vigilant. I notice in England they're clamping down on these dangerous breeds. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely love dogs, as I said before. And I don't want to have to keep saying that, but it's 100% who I am. But facts are facts. I had a German Shepherd before now being a convert to having a smaller dog, as my living circumstances have changed. But when I had my German Shepherd, believe you me, I practiced very strong protective measures to make sure that he knew who was the boss, but at the same time he was loved, very, very much loved. But there's no way known what I have him off the lead around town at any time. I'm certain if I would have been smashed by the media because of my stance at the time on such practices. But yeah, it's just about common sense, delivering love to any dog that you have under your control, but at the same time, practicing common sense. Yeah, I won't say that old saying about common sense. You know it, I know it. Anyway, what do I think about Alice Springs and its future in 2024? I think it's going to be a very exciting year for Alice Springs. I notice that the tenders have gone out for the construction of the art gallery, so that's exciting. They'll also need to tear down Anzac Oval, so I think that tender has gone out as well. And there will be the construction of a facility to replace Anzac Oval for the Rugby League Code. That's going to be on Memorial Drive here in Alice Springs. There's an election coming up, I think, on council and also federally, so that no doubt there'll be more money promised to try and heal our social and youth crime issues here in town. So, yeah, there will be lots of activity, lots of positive activity for Alice Springs next year. So the more construction means more people need to flow into town to be the labourers. They'll need accommodation. They'll need food. They'll need all sorts of things, so which is good for businesses in town. And by geez, do they need a boost. Yeah, we most definitely have seen a decline in our commercial activity in Alice Springs over the past couple of years with the social issues we have been confronting. But I'm looking forward to 2024 for all of the reasons that I've just articulated and more. I mean, surely, this weak Labor government that has been very, very soft on crime, surely with the election coming up, they will need to deliver more common sense approaches. I certainly intend being a part of the solution. You remember I flagged the idea of approaching Sony PlayStation to develop an indoor youth facility to ensure that kids stay in at night and not out on our streets. I will be pursuing that over Christmas and certainly into the new year. Looking forward to writing a letter to Sony PlayStation with the backing of hopefully the basketball fraternity here, because I think that will be the ideal facility to host this concept. And of course, I'll speak to the Alice Springs Town Council and government, because we need to have a nighttime use strategy that will ensure that kids engage with such a facility. Kids will need to be triaged from that facility. So there needs to be not only a discouragement for kids to be on the street, but there needs to be an encouragement for them to stay in that facility so police are not chasing them around here, there and everywhere. And we need to have a proper triage process within that facility to ensure that kids get the help they need within their family context and environment. Or, of course, they get the discipline they need. If they have been out and about and committing crimes, they need to be able to understand that you need to take responsibility for those actions. That's what triaging will be about, sorting out exactly where they're at, what they've been doing, and guiding them down the right path that will bring about good outcomes for them, their family, but most importantly for our town. Yes, I do believe that 2024 will, but absolutely must be a good year for Alice Springs. We shall see. But you know what? I think that being positive is the first answer to every problem. Being positive. Because if you're coming at it from that point of view, then you're coming at it with energy and vigour and vitality. That's exactly what I intend to do toward the problems here in town in 2024. I intend being a part of the solution, not adding to the problems. All right, everyone. This has been episode 596, a Blind Magic Communications production.